Why do some people achieve extraordinary success while others stay stuck for years? Is it intelligence? Luck? Talent? Not exactly. The real difference lies in psychology. Success begins in the mind long before it appears in reality. Today, you'll discover the psychology of success, what it is, why it matters, and how to use it. WHY. Why do most people fail? Most people think success is about motivation. But motivation comes and goes. Successful people don't rely on motivation. That's why. You procrastinate. You avoid risks. You stay in familiar routines. Your brain sees uncertainty as danger. But success requires stepping into uncertainty repeatedly. The psychology of success starts when you stop listening to every fear your mind creates.
What?
What is the psychology of success? Success psychology is the way successful people think differently. They understand 3 powerful truths. Truth 1. Identity creates results. Most people focus on goals. Successful people focus on identity. Instead of saying, I want to become successful, they say, I am becoming the type of person who succeeds. When your identity changes, your actions follow. Truth 2. Failure is feedback. Most people fear failure. Successful people study failure. Every mistake contains information. Every setback teaches something valuable. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people ever try. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of success. Consistency beats intensity. A single day of hard work won't change your life. But small actions repeated daily will. Success is rarely explosive. It's usually invisible at first. Tiny improvements compound over time. That's the hidden psychology behind extraordinary results. How? How to build a success mindset. Step 1. Control your environment. Your environment shapes your behavior. If distractions surround you, focus becomes difficult. Design your environment for success. Make good habits easy. Make bad habits difficult. Step 2. Think long-term. Most people overestimate what they can do in a week and underestimate what they can do in a year. Successful people play the long game. They focus on progress, not perfection. Step 3. Keep promises to yourself. Every time you break a promise to yourself, confidence decreases. Every time you keep one, confidence grows. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build. One action at a time. The secret nobody talks about. Success isn't luck. Success isn't magic. Success is psychology. The way you think determines the way you act. The way you act determines the results you create. Change your thinking. Change your habits. Change your life. Because the psychology of success starts the moment you decide that your future is bigger than your excuses. Remember, winners aren't born different. They think differently. Today, you'll discover why people think differently, what shapes our thinking, and how you can improve your own mindset. WHY. Why do people think differently? Imagine 2 people losing their jobs. One says, this is the worst thing that ever happened to me. The other says, this is my chance to start over. Same event, different thinking. Why? Because your thoughts are shaped by your experiences. Every success, every failure, every lesson, every belief. Your brain creates a mental filter. And that filter influences how you see everything. That's why people can disagree even when looking at the same facts. They aren't seeing reality directly. They're seeing reality through their personal experiences. What shapes the way we think? 1. Environment. The people around you influence your thinking. Spend time with negative people and negativity feels normal. Spend time with ambitious people and growth feels normal. Your environment silently shapes your beliefs. 2. Experiences. Past experiences become future expectations. If someone fails repeatedly, they may begin expecting failure. If someone succeeds repeatedly, they often expect success. This expectation changes behavior, and behavior changes results. 3. Beliefs. Beliefs act like invisible rules. Some people believe success is possible. Others believe Success is for lucky people. The belief determines the action, and the action determines the outcome. 4. Information. Your brain becomes what it consumes. Books, videos, social media, conversations. Everything you repeatedly consume influences your thinking patterns. Feed your mind wisely. How? How to think better. Step 1. Question your assumptions. Ask yourself, what if I'm wrong? What else could be true? Successful thinkers challenge their own beliefs. Step 2. Learn from different perspectives. Read books. Listen to new ideas. Talk to people with different experiences. Growth happens when your perspective expands. Step 3. Focus on solutions. Most people focus on problems. Successful people focus on solutions. When something goes wrong, ask, what can I learn? What can I do next? That simple shift changes everything. Step 4. Protect your mind. Not every opinion deserves your attention. Not every thought deserves your belief. Be selective about what enters your mind. Your future depends on it. People think differently because they live differently. Different experiences, different environments, different beliefs, different information. The quality of your thinking shapes the quality of your life. Change what you feed your mind. Change how you see the world, and you'll change the results you create. Because the biggest difference between successful people and average people isn't talent. It's how they think. Your mind creates your reality. Upgrade your thinking, and you upgrade your life. Hidden brain hacks, motivation, and confidence. E. The countdown interrupts hesitation and pushes your brain into action mode. Your brain releases dopamine when it feels progress. I need to finish this project. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates motivation, and motivation creates results. Brain hack: change your environment. Most people try to change themselves. Smart people change their environment. Want to read more? Keep a book on your desk. Want less phone usage? Move your phone away. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower. Brain hack: use visualization. Elite athletes use this secret. Before performing, they imagine success. Your brain often reacts similarly to vivid imagination and real experiences. Spend 1 minute visualizing your goal. See it, feel it, experience it, then take action. Brain hack: ask better questions. Most people ask, why am I failing? Your brain searches for answers. Instead ask, what can I learn? What's the next step? The quality of your questions determines the quality of your thinking. Your brain is the most powerful tool you'll ever own. But most people never learn how it works. Remember, small changes in thinking create massive changes in life. Master your brain, and you'll start mastering your future. Why overthinking happens. Have you ever replayed the same conversation in your head? Again and again. Wondered what could go wrong tomorrow? Or spent hours making a simple decision? If yes, you're not alone. The average person has thousands of thoughts every day. But sometimes, the brain gets stuck in a loop called overthinking. And the scary part, most people don't even realize they're doing it. Today, you'll discover why overthinking happens, what it's doing to your mind, and how to break free from it. Let's dive into the psychology behind overthinking. Part 1. Why does overthinking happen? Your brain has one main job: keep you safe. Thousands of years ago, humans survived by constantly looking for danger. Is there a predator nearby? Is this place safe? Can I trust this person? That survival system still exists today. But instead of worrying about wild animals, we worry about messages, relationships, careers, money, and the future. The brain tries to predict every possible outcome. It believes, if I think about it long enough, I'll find the perfect answer. But that's the trap. Overthinking isn't problem solving. It's fear disguised as productivity. Part 2. What happens inside your brain? When you're overthinking, your brain keeps asking, what if? What if I fail? What if they judge me? What if I make the wrong choice? Each question creates another question, and another, and another. Soon, your mind becomes a maze with no exit. The more you think, the more uncertain you feel. and the more uncertain you feel, the more you think. It's a vicious cycle. Research shows that excessive rumination increases stress and anxiety while reducing mental clarity. The brain becomes exhausted, not because you're doing too much, but because you're thinking too much. Part 3. How to stop overthinking. 1. Focus on action, not perfection. Overthinkers often wait for certainty, but certainty rarely comes. Action creates clarity. Thinking alone doesn't. Take the first step, then adjust. 2. Ask yourself one question. Instead of asking, what if everything goes wrong? Ask, what if everything goes right? Your brain naturally searches for threats. Train it to see opportunities too. 3. Set a thinking deadline. Give yourself 10 minutes. Think, analyze, plan, then make a decision. Don't let your brain hold meetings all day. 4. Live in reality. Most overthinking happens in an imaginary future. Bring your attention back to what's happening now. The present moment is usually much safer than the story in your head. Remember this. Overthinking doesn't protect you from future pain. It steals today's peace. You don't need every answer before moving forward. You just need courage for the next step. Stop thinking. Start doing. Because your life changes when action becomes louder than fear. If this video helped you, subscribe for more psychology and mindset content.